show. So I am off to Narrogin this weekend. Oh, something on my screen there. Oh, yep. So I'm off to Narrogin this weekend, and it's quite a good town. I really like Narrogin. I wouldn't mind actually living in Narrogin. It's one of those places that I really like. What a week it's been. It's not been a good one. I don't want look. There's been a real family tragedy this week. I don't want to get into it right now because if I start thinking about things, it's going to distract me from what I'm doing. And actually, working's helping take my mind off things. That's not a good situation. But it's been one of them weeks. Our freezer room's back working again, which is great news. So we had a warranty repair on that. And the fridgie was saying what had gone wrong he'd never seen before. He said it was very unusual. A pipe had actually collapsed in on itself. And he'd never ever seen it. So it could have been just faulty copper, or who knows really. So that was good news to get that back. And I will be my wife and the baby, they're overseas at the moment because my wife's mother had a triple heart bypass, and they are due back in another month. But I will be changing the ticket so that they need to come back a little bit early. So I'll be changing the ticket and bring them back maybe a week or a week and a half early, which is hard because the mother-in-law, she needs my wife, but at the same time, there's something important here as well. So I don't usually do these lives, but I figured I always film stuff and I never edit and upload it. So I have so much stuff filmed, literally hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I just don't get the time to edit. And well, actually I don't even really know how to edit properly, but I don't get the time to do it and upload it. So I thought if I just jump on a live, that solves that problem because it's straight out to you guys. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. So last week was huge. I had Waruna show, and I had my sister-in-law come and give me a hand. I never stopped all day. It was pretty busy. But it was the same last year. Last year was like a sellout. Didn't stop all day. Same again. I think because it's not far from Mandurah, so people from Mandurah and stuff like that, they head out there for that show. And the rides, and it's got everything. I think a lot of the rides from the Royal Perth show move on to Waruna before they move on to wherever they're going to go next, because it's not so far. It's easy for them because they don't have very long between the two shows. But this is a busy time of year now, so I've got stuff every weekend until December. So it's a lot going on, a lot of things to get done. Got to find some time to fix some of the machines as well. But when I say fix, they need some maintenance, they need a bit of love. Replace some wearing out parts and stuff like that. I usually do that over Christmas. Get on to those sorts of things when no one's here, just me. I'll fix all the machines and redo the floors and whatever else. Some cosmetics around the place. The epoxy flooring. It's been down about, I don't know, it must be 7 years, I think, in this factory now. So it's showing its age, so I think it's time to give it a freshen up. So I just got a small sample pot of a new colour. So it's like a speckle, a white speckle. So I might try that, because I've been told the health department don't necessarily like the blue so much because it's so dark. They want a lighter colour. So I think I might change and go to that lighter, whitish kind of light grey colour. Get that down on the floors. I'll have a look what it looks like with the sample first and then see. But I still do have blue. I've got, and it's not cheap. It's like it's probably nearly $1,000 for a 20 litre by the time you get it in the hardener and all that kind of stuff, and then everything's got to be moved to do the floor. So what I tend to do is move stuff from one side of the factory to the other, do the floor, and then the next day move it all to the other side and then do the floor on that side. But we're really outgrowing this factory. We don't have a lot of room. It's getting hard. So I have to work out a way that we can get all the work done in the space we've got, because we can't afford to move anywhere else. If we want to move to a bigger factory, we have to go country. And at the moment, we don't have anywhere to go country. So I just have to try and make do best I can. Alright, so that is the meat. Now the pork crackle is still coming off the machine. Throw that one on top. Let's have a look here. I was sitting people watching. I'll see if I can see if anyone's got any questions or anything. What is this? Oh, it's beef jerky and pork crackle that we make here in the factory. If anyone's got any questions, I don't know, how do I scroll this? I think so. No. Okay. And then we have our show bags. These are very popular. So tonight, once I get down to Narrogin, I'll spend some time making show bags. Make up a whole stack of them, because I'm on my own. If I get them made, or a fair whack of them made tonight, that'll give me some time. Now you're probably wondering why my head's shaved. Normally I don't look like this, and I don't like my head shaved, but I had a skin graft on the side of my head here, and so I had some cancer, and they wanted to check my whole head, so I shaved my head so they could go over everywhere to make sure, because I've had cancer behind this ear before, you know, on my face, everywhere. I've got scars all over me, and we wanted to have a good check and make sure there was none hidden in the hair there that we couldn't see, because sometimes I don't feel them and they're there growing, so it's something I've got to be mindful of. But especially with summer coming on, so it's a good time. But I do have to go back on, I think it's the 5th of November, so the cancer on the side of the head here is still there. So when they did the sent it to the lab to check it, it wasn't all out, so they need to go back in and do it again. Now I don't know if they'll do another skin graft. I'm really not sure what will happen. So I have some pork crackle ready. Good. Now I need to start loading up the bus, so I might jump off the phone, because you're not going to see me go out there and do it unless I had something to carry the phone. But appreciate you guys watching the video, and I will try and learn how to edit so I can keep everyone more up to date of what's going on in the business. You know, some people like to see what's happening in small business, and we're a small family business, so I like to share what we're up to with everybody. All right, well, that's it. I am going to go load up, so I will catch you all later. Once I work out how to stop the live somehow. I don't know. How do you stop a live? I've got no idea. Oh, maybe there.